Hello everybody, and welcome back to the coolest dog training channel right here on YouTube. I am Tom Davis, America's Canine Educator, and this is 7-month-old Missy. So today I'm going to go over something very basic that most dog owners or most puppy owners like to teach their dog, which is the sit command. I'm going to go over really short and sweet exactly how to start the foundation of the sit, how to encourage the behavior from happening in the future, so that way when your puppy is no longer a puppy and an adult, they know exactly what the sit command is throughout the rest of their life. So when teaching a new behavior, make sure you're in a controlled, calm environment so the dog can focus on you. Most important thing when you're doing any new behavior is do it in increments and not overwhelm the dog with a ton of information they don't know. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the dog on my left because that's the proper dog handling size that we're going to work on. I have my food in my pouch, and if you haven't watched how to reward your dog properly on my last video, you can click the link up here. But first I'm going to come out and I'm going to say heel. I'm going to walk the dog. I want the dog to sit next to me. So when I stop, I'm going to encourage that from happening, or to happen. Stop, sit, yes, good sit, good sit. So I want the dog right here on my side. When the dog does the behavior, I'm going to say good sit, and I'm going to positively reward the dog. Break. I'm going to positively reward the dog with physical, yay, good job. I'm also going to tell the dog verbally, yay, good sit. And then if I have leash pressure on the dog, so I'm just applying a little bit of pressure to the dog, when they hit their butt down, it goes away. But I'm not going to add the pressure to the dog before I give them an opportunity to do it, which means I'm not going to go sit like this. I'm going to ask the dog to sit. And then if they do, all of that pressure goes away, and then of course reward the dog from there. So the sit command is something that literally everybody likes to teach their dog, but you have to make sure that you teach it properly so that way it's retained over the lifetime of the dog. So there is a right way and a wrong way to teach the sit, and I'm going to really simply right here today teach you exactly the right way, the wrong way, and how we would do it here. So you have to remember, when you're working with puppies, they're just like little kids. You have to make sure you're doing short and sweet and in increments. So really quickly, I'm just going to get her out, do maybe a 5 to 7 minute session, give her a break, and then try it again in 10-15 minutes. So I'm just going to show you really quickly in a montage exactly how I would do it. Just heel, sit, good sit, etc. Here we go. Heel. Good heel. Good heel. I'm going to stop. Missy, sit. Yes, good sit. No food this time, because again, I do not want her to just sit for the food. Good sit. Reward the dog. Heel. You do not have to reward the dog with the treat. You can simply reward the dog with positive reinforcement with your voice, and then of course, just physical pressure. Come on. Good. Sit. Yes, good sit. Marking the behavior. So as you notice, I'm really emphasizing good sit. It's not good girl, not good boy, not good Missy. It's good sit, because I want that behavior to stick with the verbal marker of sit. Heel. Good. Do it one more time. Missy, sit. Yes. Good sit. Now, after the third or fourth time, I give her a piece of food for sitting. That's the cherry on top. Remember, we're only going to reward the dog when they get right into position. So as soon as that butt hits the ground, or in any command that you teach, that's when you reward and relieve the pressure. A lot of times dogs will be opportunists and do the halfway sit or the halfway down or even the halfway recall. Good sit. So you want to make sure that as soon as the butt hits the ground like this, Missy, sit. Yes, that's when I'm rewarding the dog. Break. Do not let your dog take advantage of you people. One more time. So after like the 4th rep, Missy, sit. Yes, then I'll pay her with a little bit of food. It's not expected, but it certainly helps drive and capture that behavior more. Oh, the food came out this time. I'm going to sit next time for sure. Okay, break. Give her a break, which we're going to work on here in a little bit on the next session on the break command. But that's exactly how you want to start the introduction on how to teach the dog sit. It's very easy. It's very non-aversive, force-free style of dog training. And when we're teaching new behaviors and we're teaching new things, you really want it to mold really, really stress-free for the dog so they enjoy training with you. So again, short and sweet. You go out, do 4 or 5 reps, sit, maybe interchanging food reward, verbal reward, physical reward, good girl, things like that, and then just giving the dog 10 to 15 minutes to break, and then keep doing it. And you do it over and over again, and then pretty soon, when you're walking, the dog will just sit next to you because it's muscle memory, and the dog has retained that information that when you stop, you're then going to ask the dog to sit, so they're just going to do it anyway. And that's called an auto sit. So that's the advanced step to getting your dog to sit on an automatic sit. So anyway, Thank you guys so very much for joining me today. I hope you appreciate it. If you like this video and you love Missy, let me know in the comments below. Like this video, comment your dog training questions or your puppy training questions about Missy. Any questions I will answer. Thank you guys so very much. Consider subscribing to my channel right here, wherever the button is. I talk to you next time. Peace.